JB, how the hell are you, dude? We made it to. Oh, damn. Let me close this. I always forget about that. Anyway, how's JB doing? I missed last week because I was fighting my laundry room drain yet again. But you worn the hell out. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, old Mac? Yeah. I fought my laundry room drain last Tuesday, and it took me till almost quarter to 10. I finally got it licked, and then yesterday it did it again. This time I went to the old Home Depot and rented one of those big eels and send all 75 feet of it out there, and it seemed to be doing pretty good. Snaking, yep. And speaking of snake, as you can tell, my daughter took her snake home Sunday, so I no longer have a reptile in my basement. But I kind of miss having the old guy around. Hey, Colleen. But yeah, yesterday I had to fight that drain again, but I got it. It seems to be doing good again. Hey, Landon. Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. I've been so damn busy, I haven't been able to get online at all. I actually set up my live earlier today because I had so much other shit going on. I was afraid I wouldn't have time to get it set up before I started. I'm sober. How you feeling, Colleen? Everybody over being sick? Briefly, a few days. I'll be drinking that. Okay. So up the road from us, about a quarter mile, is the Rose Music Center, and they were setting up a St. Patrick's Day, and it's colder than shit. It's like 25 degrees in a 15-mile-an-hour wind. It makes it like almost negative. Screw that. No, ain't doing it. It ain't worth all that. I did Mopar things today. Better to go to church this week to repent. That's a good one. Hey, Mohawk, what's up, buddy? She has root beer candy. Damn. I need some of that. Yeah, I know. It's colder than hell, man. It was Sunday. I was out in a t shirt. It felt fantastic outside. I think we got up to like 72 degrees or 73. Loving it. Sat outside on the front porch and loving that breeze. And then, boom. Guess what? It's cold again, bitch. Now it's colder than hell. Did an axle swap on a Ram Charger, about 8 inches taller now. I ain't worked on a Ram Charger in forever. Dusting last night. Yeah, we got some weird, like blizzard like shit. It was 80 there Saturday. Oh, I'd love it. We had a really nice, pretty weekend, but yeah, Monday hit, dude. We had some weird ass. No, wait, was it Monday? I think it was late Sunday. We got like this blizzard like shit roll in. I think so. I can't remember now. Maybe it was Monday. I don't know. It was snowing like freaking crazy. It looked like a damn blizzard. You could barely see across the street. The day before, it was in the 70s. '80s this Saturday. I think we'll be. You're not far from us, but I think, yeah, Saturday we're supposed to be back in the 70s. But then by Monday, it's supposed to be back in the 40s. And I think first day of spring's in like 2 days, isn't it? Uh, yeah, March 20th. So 3 days. It's supposed to be the first day of spring. So who got a good look at the thumbnail on the way in? Monday we had flurries. Huntsville got almost an inch. Delayed school for 2 hours. Bunch of wussies. I can relate with that because I remember walking to school in 3, 4 inches of snow with my snow boots, but they never called off school. But they do the same thing here. We get an inch of snow and there's a 2 hour delay. We get 2 inches of snow and they close school. I'll uh I'll try and make a short tomorrow. I've got a Nissan Xterra that I'm doing timing on. I started on it tonight before I left, and it's a lot. Trees are still falling all around. Well, I know the windstorm we had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and some today, not as bad, but there's trees down and shit everywhere. We had a lot of friends lose roofing shingles and all kinds of nonsense because of all this wind we've got up here. Are you guys getting the wind down south also? I know there's been lots of spin up tornadoes throughout. I mean, I was watching, I want to say Friday, I was watching the weather from Ryan Hall. What up, Dylan? Hello from Bay City, Texas. Nice. I moved my Mustang out to the street yesterday because of the trees. Yeah. Well, there was a bunch of tornado activity all the way up through Friday and Saturday, all this wind kicking up. Get all my stuff cleaned up, then the wind dropped a bunch more. Ron. Ron jump in here? Was I reading while he jumped in? Hey, he did. What's up, Ron? Ice on the trees knocked a lot down. Now winds are adding. Yeah. I think the winds have been nasty since Friday. Need more shoe goo? I don't know what it was yesterday, but man, I was wore the hell out. I was tired as hell. I didn't know what my problem was, but I still had to battle that damn laundry room drain. Can't do dishes, can't do laundry. I mean, it has to be fixed. We had a tornado on the ground about 50 miles from us. We just got some 60-mile-an-hour gust and a bunch of rain Sunday, Monday. Wow. Well, glad you're safe from it, man. Unfinished. How goes it? We uh we had a tornado probably about 50 miles from us. I think one came down somewhere on the other side of Centerville. So it was a little distance from us. We still had some winds, but nothing that bad. That's what Brian Cabral's calling me. uh, these fluctuations in the weather was giving me some sensation. Yeah. Seasonal depression? Yeah, you could call it that. You spent 4.5 hours in the shop. Did you get anything done? Did you get your green Skyline chili? Hell no. So I don't know if I said anything week prior, but my stomach has been jacked up really freaking bad. So I quit everything and changed my whole freaking diet. I've been a shit ton better. I can't eat chili, nothing spicy. Um, yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. I had Shelby chili tonight. In a, nice. I've been called worse. Nice. 672 outages with 62,000 out of Jesus. Man, that's a lot. Damn, you're still at work? Holy moly. I love spicy too, man, but wait till you get older. It takes you over. It's get you some yogurt. Oh, I know, I've done it, but it doesn't work every time. But yeah, dude, I love my spicy and I love my beef, all that stuff. I just had to cut a lot of it down and out. And once, I'll go through that whole reset thing and I'll be fine again. But yeah, it hurt. My stomach was killing me for a couple days, and I was over it. Can't do spicy. Yeah, dude, I used to everything spicy when I was younger, but now it's just every so often I'll be okay with it. But Sunday I had some buffalo chicken bites, and at first I thought I was going to be okay, and then it friggin' smacked me in the face and said, "Nah, bitch. As long as it stops burning well before it hits my exhaust." Jesus. These natives are giving all of us good reason to get. Oh, crap. Crap. Get back up there. These natives are giving all of us good reason to get a small generator to keep some gas. Power bank. Yes. I'm glad we have power. Yeah, it will suck up the propane. Just about ready to go make my plate of corned beef and cabbage. Oh, that sounds good. Don't drink carbonation for a little while too. Well, I haven't drank any pop in over 3 weeks, and I feel fine. I feel great. I'm good. I've lost like 13 pounds. I spent 4.5 hours shop vacuuming water out of a brand new building they finished building 6 months ago. No floor drains. An automated machine took out a sprinkler head. Oh my God. That's terrible. Oh, don't do spicy without flavor. If it's just hot with no flavor, then I'm out. But good spice with flavor is the shit. I dig it. I love Frank's Red Hot. I love Frank's Red Hot. Love it, love it, love it. It used to be I'd put that shit on everything, but not now. That's here and there. I'll be okay. The majority of us, U.S. has electric stoves. Yeah, I have a gas option in my kitchen, but I don't have a gas option stove. But if it come down to it, I could. I'm still blowing bubbles from the corned beef and cabbage that last night. More leftovers, yeah. We had a temperature drop from 64 yesterday with rain up to 22 degrees with flash freeze. Another inch of the fluff, yeah. That's my surprise when I released my car with encased in ice, yeah. Yeah, this weather sucks. I hate it. That in between transition to spring, it's always rough. Don't go to Lost Max house just boring. Sounds like that place might be bad news, huh? I mean, I just here recently, just my last 2, 3 weeks, I've been doing a lot of chicken wraps and salad and real light that way because doing that and then having something spicy or something in between all of it, I'm great. It doesn't hurt me. March is kite month. Yeah. I don't know where in the hell the girls' kites are. I'm going to have to check up in the closet, see if they might be up there. Need a good drainer to run a range, which is good because you can run the fridge too. Yeah. Corned beef and cabbage twice. That can't come out good. That'ers gonna come out like gangbusters. It's gonna come out fast. So we cleaned up the back shop where I can actually get to my car again, and I put most of everything away back there. Um, Hopefully we can get back on that progression again. I punched in at work with less than 60 seconds on the clock, or I would have been considered late. Wow. God. Old Mac. Oh, I can't even read that out loud. Normally, it's a dumbass on a forklift. The machine replaced the forklift driver but didn't prevent the damage. I bet AI had something to do with it, right? And it's not intelligence, it's an interface. It's stupid. I feel like I've made considerable progress on our projects. Oh, dude, you have. I mean, you've busted the shit out of those and made tons of fucking progress. I've got my garage application in, so hopefully here in the next couple weeks I'll get an answer and be able to, make progress on that myself. I would love to have a garage. I can get so much more done at home. Great news, Dylan. Absolutely. Yeah. Dude, you make big moves. It's awesome. I just, I bust my head and my feet and my hands all day long, and it's hard to stay at work to work on it, which I do sometimes, but it's still nice to be able to come home, relax, and go out in the garage to be able to work on something. But, I've not had that since I moved here. Softer soil grows longer carrots. I like how the door stuff turned out. Oh, yeah, the door stuff. Good grief, old Mac. Yeah, he's something else, isn't he? Saving money for the parts and paint? Paint? What? I thought paint wasn't in your future. Derek, what's up, buddy? How are you? Dylan, I thought you said you weren't going to worry about paint. Or is this for Mama's car? The Blazer goes for exhaust next week. Really? What kind of exhaust you doing? Interior paint dye. Would anyone watch me reupholster something? Absolutely, dude. Everybody here is a fan, so absolutely. I knew what you meant, JB. Reminds me of my grandpa's black S10. Yeah. Two all the way to the back. Hope they do it right this time. Why only 2-inch? Why don't you do 2 1/4? Elm Street truck wants a fortune for the bench seat covers.
I had to show you so you show live. She's brushing her teeth. Who wants to take it away? Here, say night night, Papa.
Night. Here.
Here's your main co-host.
Hey, night. There's Ridley. She's getting so big.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
They were up this past weekend for my daughter, for Danny's birthday. So we went to the Saki Grill and had dinner and went and spent a bunch of money at the arcade for a little while. Had a good time. The collectors are 2-inch, and so is the mufflers. Oh, okay. I would at least 2 1/4 on it. I did 2 1/4 on mine. I had a 4.3 S10. I did 2 1/4 on. It sounded great. Go ahead, Mohawk. We'll be here. Seen a beautiful S10 with tubs last week. Oh, man. Has anyone ever seen a DeLorean that got tubbed. JB, what kind of mufflers? Flowmaster style or turbo style? It came out with 1.5 inches. Damn. That's small. Anyway, I saw a DeLorean, and damn it, if this thing didn't have, they made a Pro Mod DeLorean. It looked bad as hell. See if I can't find this. Nope, that ain't it. Here it is. I'm gonna find a Mars. 7 Nation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off. You saw that, Dylan? Dude. As many times as I've seen these cars, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this. Wasn't that badass, Ron? Look at the engine room. Oh. And the wing doors still work. It's going to be bad as hell. I messaged them. I told them I want to follow it. And they said it probably won't be out this spring, but maybe late summer, early fall. So we'll see. But they're talking like 3,000 horsepower in that thing. Hopefully it sticks and it don't hit the wall. It'd be nice to have the time and money to make something like that. But the problem I have is making that kind of a race car is I want to drive it on the street. I don't want it to be just a track car. I think it was on TikTok, Colleen. Let me look. Boosted junk. Let's see. Yeah, it's the Boosted Junk channel. I think it's going to be a beast. Yeah, it's going in the front. I'd rather afford my brother 62 Valiant, and that's fine too. JB, you can call me what you will, though probably reverse. He's asking how it's spelled. I have a few things to help ours with on his truck, then back to more improvements in the trash truck. Hell yeah. So he got the F-150 rolling, right? I am a quiet sponsor. That's fine, dude. I mean, I don't judge like that. But still, if you're going to put the time and money and effort into something like that, I would hate to be able to just drive it on a track day. And then you're not even getting to drive it. You just race it for a few seconds and put it away. We're trying to figure out engine mounts. Okay. What is it? Any of you know anyone with a 60 65 C10 Denders? I can check, Dylan. I might know someone. 60 to 65. Wow. I don't think that's the same as the others. I may not, but I'll check. What are you trying to figure out about the mounts, JB? Different engine, different location. What are you trying to do? Since it's St. Patty's Day, what do you call an Irishman hanging from the ceiling? What's that? What do you call an Irishman hanging from the ceiling? Going from 6-cylinder to a 351 changes thing. Yes. We'll pay good money for GM sheet metal. It's from my father. I'd like to put this out there just in case someone knows something I don't. Okay. It's street legal to drive with the antique plate. Still puts rubber down, around, down. Yeah, Ron, I totally get it, man. $351. I mean, they had the lightning in that. No, wait a minute. I don't think they had a lightning in that generation. But they did have V8s, so because they had the 4.6 in that generation. I'd imagine you should still be able to run the 4.6 mounts and maybe just that's a good one. What do you have so far as motor mounts? What do you call a bulletproof Irishman? Tell me. JB, if you need a fab guy to come up with some custom mounts, don't hesitate to reach out. Drunk. Ricochet, yeah. That's a good one. See, the earlier generation F-150 had a Lightning, which had a 351 in it. So that wouldn't be an issue. But that generation didn't have a standard 351. It was all 4.6 or 4.2. So imagine the mounts are a tad bit different. I will let Lars know I'm thinking some square tubing in 351 mounts. Haven't had time to really do any measurements yet. Okay. Well, I mean, if it was me, I would get on eBay and see if you can't find some solid mounts for the 4.6 and just run off those plates from the 351. And you might be able to make that work pretty quick. Cyclone was GM. I think that was like a turbo 4.3, yeah. Google auto parts and oh, nice, Collie. Okay, I had to put my fork down for this. JB just motor played it. God damn, you made him put his fork down. You better listen. It's hard to motor plate a Ford motor. Let's see. Jesus. That's a big ass plate, boy. Temples crushes everything 95. True old school yard. Nice. I don't like working on Fords, but I will do it for him. I know JB, but to be honest, it's no different. But dude, I just looked at the solid mounts. They're not far off from the 351s. You could just cut that plate off, weld a new plate onto it. So, I mean, they've already got half the job done for you. Disowned by the Levi camp. Dylan, I found it that it doesn't matter the make or model. They all break, they all need fixed, and they all fix the same way. Bearings, rings, rods, everything. So I do prefer bow ties, but Lars found some that were made for the conversion, but they were way expensive. Right. That's what I'm talking about. I would just get the cheapos off eBay that bolt to the frame. You can cut the plate off that mount, lay the engine in there, tack it into place, pull it all out, weld it together, and done this a few times. All cars are junk. It's the flavor of junk that you prefer to correct that analogy too. It's all mechanical, just a different configuration. There's no different configuration, but it is all mechanical. Barrows probably has what you need, JB. Hey, you're right, because that dude does a lot of different shit. Yeah, he might even have a set of mounts sitting on his shelf like he does everything else. JB, they got a set of cheapo mounts on eBay that you could get. And they've already got the reinforcements and everything on them. If you guys want to go that way, that or maybe even look at theirs and build a set like theirs, I mean, there's always that too. So my solid mounts I put on the Camaro, the only reason I bought them is because they were only $20. They weren't big bucks, but I also did this in 2000 and actually, when was that? I did solid mounts when Danny was born, so 2001 ish. I put solid mounts in my car, so they were cheap. Anybody got a place to Old World War II? Milestone 2 is only 800 cheaper than pre-bent, pre-notched. So my brother Jeremy, he buys sticks of tubing from Jegs and Summit, and they'll ship it straight to your door. He said that's where he found to get it the cheapest, chromoly. I mean, if you had a hot rod shop near you, they might sell it to you, a little cheaper. But yeah, Jeremy, me and Jason's brother, he orders it straight from Jegs or straight from Summit, and he'll order 6-8 sticks at a time. They'll bring it straight to your door. Well, when you're building a monkey bar to save your life, $800 is a lot cheaper than the alternative. I don't think they had roll bar tubing. I can't say 100%. I don't know if I looked it up or not. I'm sure you could give them a part number from either or, and they could probably look it up that way. Whatever that was, competition. No. What was the other place we were getting stuff from for no names that we had good discounts with? I ordered my harness and something else. Well, the harness ended up being too small, but they wouldn't return it. So I quit buying from them. I can't remember who it was. Yep, competition products. Yeah. Yeah, I ordered a 5-point harness and it was too small, and I tried to return it and they wouldn't return it. So I had to eat that one. Having a pre-bent notch cage meant for an S10 would save me literally 40, 50 hours of my life. What's up, Twisted? How are you? If I can't get miles sealed under 200, buying pre-bent. That's cool, Dylan. Nah. It's like when I bought my jacket and everything. I just got it from Summit. I do not shop with Jegs. I have not for a long, 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 long time. Except for my wheels. Each day is an absolute adventure. As soon as you walk out that door. But the Jegs 5-spoke wheels, I did get a set of those just because they were really, 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 really good priced. Anybody see Nick's Garage trying to get a 493 Chrysler to fire with 6-pack? No, I didn't. Was that this past Friday? I'm already racking up my bills with Edelbrock. See, old Nick's Garage did carburetor compared to the Phytech Challenge, and the Phytech produced a smoother curve and more horsepower, and he ended up selling it with the 360 that he tried it on. It was kind of cool, but the guy kept the carburetor too for the originality. But it was Nick was one of those guys where he wasn't a FI guy, but he is now. He likes the EFI like crazy. Did you see my comment about Temple Auto Parts? Twisted, what are you trying to start? It's crap. I was waiting for something worse than that, but that's okay. Don is always looking for a different rim for his Valiant. He has 4 different sets for the rear. He did see it. Okay. I never saw Nick get so mad and frustrated I couldn't help but laugh my ass off. It was when he learned how to run the EFI, he was kind of blown away with how easy it actually was. But I'd missed that episode, so I'm not sure what he got mad about this time, but I'll have to go back and watch it. Was it Friday's episode? I had my daughter and grandbaby in here from Friday, Saturday, and part of Sunday, so I never got a chance to get online. I'm trying to be good, Rob. I think I stored up enough for the other day. Dude, let it go. I don't care. They can't do anything to me. Have to look. Okay. JB, there ain't nothing you haven't said or done that I haven't done already. So fuck them. I don't care. Let it rip, tater chip. I'm still trying to find a good opportunity to be able to go live at the shop so you can see like the daily. Because I think I can go live for 12 hours straight. So, if I get there at 9 o'clock or start my stream at 9 and then cut it off at 5, that'd be a good long stream. And maybe we can see where that goes. But I'm no EF guy at all, but stick with the carb all day, every day. That's okay. I was that way for a long time till I got my EFI, and I love it now. But I still adjust carbs. I still put carbs on. So, I mean, I don't hate it. Don't it take days to get through the yard? Look up the Google Maps. I'll take that JB and raise you one. Poop. Shit. It would be cool, and I'm trying to make that happen. Don't tell Brooke. Yeah, she's probably watching, so don't say that. She's going to pop on here and ask you what the hell you're talking about. And she might ask me what the hell I did with the snake, right? Because she misses it. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, my daughter took the snake home this weekend. I was kind of sad. Hey, Wendy. Both my S10s start first crank most time, and they're carb, and mine did too. Would Brooke enjoy a cabin on the lake while you wander? I think the only issue I had with my carburetor is I went through a couple of them and I just kept getting stumble on stumble on stumble, and I would tune it and it would run great that day and run great at the track, and the next day it would fuck up again, and I got aggravated with it. And then I went to fuel injection and there's no more stumble, no more guesswork. It just goes. Can you tell you about the cabin at the lake? Mohawk can tell you about the cabin at the lake. Okay. Yeah, I'd be totally down with a, quiet cabin by the lake. I'd like to kick everybody out of here for a whole week. Give me a break. That'd be awesome. But I can't do that. First time trying Kruger brand horseradish sauce. This stuff is darn good. I've not had horseradish and I can't say how long. It's spicy. I'm sure Phytech is good, but I see horrors on it, a lot of channels. It's totally fine though. I mean, I'm not judging because you don't like it, but I'm totally good with it. A lot of times, they'll do that just because they don't understand the system. And it took me a long time to understand it and how to go through everything, and now I've got it. It'll fire up every time and run great. Beforehand, I was ready to throw it in the trash. I looked at temples, but Google doesn't zoom in very well. Wish you could buy it. Yeah. I stayed in a couple friends' cabins, you know, um, Indian Lake and everywhere else, and it's so nice, but the money you have to keep upkeep and everything else, it's insane. Or like when it floods and their whole lakefront, had a foot of water in it. That part I didn't like. Oh, so JB, the guys that I bought my fuel injection from, um, when he sells any fuel injection system, whether it be Holly, was it whatever, he asks them, "Do you know how to install it?" And if they tell him no, he's not going to sell it to them unless he has a known good installer put it on, because typically they'll bring it back and throw it at him and cuss him out saying it's junk. But it's all because they don't know how to tune it or install it properly. So, there's a lot of variables that no one doesn't discuss. The same thing goes on with, working on and diagnosing, newer vehicles with all the CAN bus and LAN and all the communication stuff. It sucks. If you don't know what you're working on, you don't know how to fix it. It goes along with a lot of other things. I have a Kruger card available when I travel to West. Okay. That's why you buy a cabin in the mountains. No water, just fall off the balcony. It's a single carb syndicate. Yeah. Well, we had a guy come in with an 85 TA, 305. It was a plain Jane stock poop. And it had no horsepower. But he was tired of the old Quadrajet that needs to be rebuilt and the money it would cost to have it rebuilt compared to throwing a new carb on it. We went with a new Edelbrock AVS2 with electric choke. And there's guys out there that can tune those Quadrajets and make them run like nobody's tomorrow and run great. But, he opted for the new carburetor. I threw it on there, got rid of all of his air pump BS, all that good stuff, and this thing runs like a top. JB, and that's fine, dude. It's cool. I got no problem with that. None whatsoever. I, on the other hand, that's all I've ever faced after my carburetor, watching Jason go through his and James and Dad, and I wanted to try something different. And so far, so good. So the car's not ran since probably this time last year. And once I hook it up, it's not an instant bump the key start. I got to put gas in it for one, but I have to cycle the key a few times. It'll get fuel pressure built up. I don't have to touch the gas pedal. But once I get fuel pressure pumped up, I got to crank it, turn it off, crank it, turn it off, crank it again, and it fires up. But it's because that the fuel injection has to learn everything all over again. Rob, I sent a link to you in Messenger. I'll bet you couldn't install it. I bet IU couldn't install it. Or you mean AI? What? I'll bet I could install it good, but I need help getting it set up to start. Oh, absolutely. And I think one of the biggest issues is there's a lot of people out there that can install it and follow instructions really well, but getting the all the settings correct in the little handheld, it's like this size. Sometimes that can be challenging, but I've done so many now that I know what to set and what to do, and it works good. Warming over the next 4 days. I am so excited. What did 6-pack EFI? Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I can see that's a bit frustrating. Nick's bad day. I'll have to sit back and watch that later. Yeah, that was the thing is, so there's a guy we grew up with and everything. His name's Chris. We call him 2-footer because he's like very short. He has quite a few. He's got Mopars, GMs, Fords. He's got everything. He's got all flavors. But he's got a Hemi Charger. I think a Hemi Charger, a 1970 or 60 something. It's bad as hell. It's rusty, but he's fixing all that. But his 73 TA, 73? Something like that. It's a 301 turbo car. And put Phytech on it. And this thing runs like you would not believe. It's badass. But yeah, his fight tech fought him at first, and I told my brother Jeremy, because he was over working on it, what to set all of his stuff to as far as the start fuel and cold start fuel, all that good stuff. I won't spoil the entertainment, but I'm telling you what to call. Okay. Either way, there was a big problem with the white wire not keeping constant 12 volts too. A lot of people dismissed that because they hooked up to the same source. Turbo Transams were 80 and 81, I think. That could be. I think this one's earlier. Old Mac, I'm not real sure. Normally he's on here by now. Maybe he was busy. It's St. Patty's Day, so he definitely could be busy and drinking. Man, I can't remember where I was going with this. Anyway, that 301, I think it was a 301 turbo. It runs pretty good. But I can't remember now. By the way, Nick's video was from 11 months ago. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't remember that one. I sent the 390 I bought to First Responder. He had it for a couple months. Looked great. Everything was working. Just not sure how the trash truck is going to like that double pumper. We will see. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that now. Well, I think you needed more fuel, didn't you? You needed more carburetor? No, I think I'd have put more carburetor than that on it. You put a spacer on that one too, didn't you, JB? It was dumping fuel all the time. Oh, okay. So needle and seat was stuck. Well, if you have a smaller carburetor, no, it's definitely going to love that. Let's see. Huh. Yes, and adding a 3-inch this year, a 3-inch spacer. Getting it a little bit further away from the supercharger may help with that. Atomize it a little more. Yeah, I was going to experiment with mine this year and put a spacer on mine and see what it did. What's up, bro? What's up? That dang Ford car was dumping. Jason's ears was burning. Where'd you guys go for St. Patty's Day? I stayed home. It's too cold. They had the Rose was doing St. Patrick's Day down there, but pass. It was nice to go under the tent and it was warm there, but the walk to the car, no. Oh, you didn't go nowhere? Oh shit. Sorry, dude. I didn't know that. Well, it's so colder, been colder than fuck outside, so you ain't missing nothing. Hi, Jason. Jesus. He is so happy to see you. You're number one in his book. Leprechauns up here went back into hibernating. Yeah, I bet they did. It's colder than shit. I always knew I was never one. Jason's just old and likes to stay home. Yeah, well, I mean, I do too sometimes. Not this weekend though, dude. I was nonstop all damn weekend. It was spent way too much money, and I don't think I stopped until Sunday night. I got out of the shower and I passed the hell out. I think we had a better time Saturday at the Saki Grill and at the Green than ever. We had brought Morgan and Ridley with us to Danny's birthday party dinner. And dude, the chef was throwing pieces of broccoli in Morgan's mouth. Dude, that girl was laughing so hard she farted. Oh my god, it was so hilarious. She was having such a good time. Oh my gosh, she's 4.5, I think. Yeah, she'll be 5 in October. Dude, it was such a good time. That baby laughed so hard. It was just like entertaining everyone. Uh, oh yeah. Damn, I forgot we bought some Killian's red. Damn. I really don't go anywhere but this Saturday. I'm headed to the biggest indoor swap meet in the U.S. in Louisville. Oh, nice. Louisville's not very far away. It's only like 2 hours, I think. But yeah, we left there and went to Walmart and then over to Round One and played some video games for a few hours. Bowling. When we went to Mexico, they had their own version. I laughed my butt off at their pranks. Yeah, dude, it was hilarious watching Morgan. You know, watching adults is funny and fun and all and everything, and watching their things they do with their spatulas. But dude, when he flipped that first piece of broccoli at Morgan, she giggled her little ass off, and that, I mean, stole the show. That was it. It was awesome. Put his fork down again. You should be impressed. Yeah. Mohawk's only been putting his fork down for special occasions, Jason. So consider yourself lucky. He put his fork down to bash him, and now he put his fork down to say hi. Damn it. Chow down. Yeah, he's eating some, what would you say? Something sauerkraut. Corned beef and sauerkraut. I don't know if he's got some rye bread and shit there. He might be doing some Reubens, but or he's just forking it all at the same time. Damn. Damn, it's 20 minutes to 10. What the hell? Corned beef and cabbage. Almost sauerkraut. Corned beef and taters. Dude, so Friday, the wind came through and the rain and everything. Was it Friday? Did it rain in? I think so. There was rain and wind. But it blew the cover off my smoker, and the sumbitch turned on by itself and wouldn't turn off. I had to unplug it. I'm done with dinner. It was awesome. The corned beef just melted in my mouth. Yum, yum. Ordered a blower motor resistor and a hooded jar switch for my RAM. Maybe it will make my first video. Heck yeah, dude, do it. Door jar switch. That should be the latch in your RAM. That whole latch assembly. You're going to hate that. Your controller did the same thing, huh? Did you have to replace it? That was a wiener mohawk. Jeez. Good night, Ron. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Yeah, 4 a.m. does come early. That's damn it. Well, that sucks because mine just ran out of warranty. Go figure. Maybe I can upgrade it to the Bluetooth version. I just noticed he flipped you the bird again. Oh, okay. I'll have to look. Yes, Crystal put it in the crock pot this morning, and about 2 hours ago, she added taters, carrots, and cabbage. Ooh, Ron is my biggest fan. Jeez, later. We all had 3 seasons here yesterday, spring, fall, and winter. Yeah. With enthusiasm. Tell Crystal we all said hi, Mohawk. See, she used to get on here, didn't she? Mother Nature has Alzheimer's. Ow. Jeremy was here earlier, Jason. He went over and saw Dad for a few minutes. And Dad's sicker than hell, too, if you didn't know. My Nature was OTR yesterday. Oh, eyes are burning. She said, hi everyone on here. Mohawk, am I wrong, or did she used to come on here on her own channel? Or did you make one for her? You see this gay little car. That's fucked up. At least it's not a Dodge Neon or something. It's at least a Chevy Equinox. I was originally going to shave my beard off the first day of spring, but I changed it 70-degree day. I don't know when that's going to be, huh? Ow. Damn. Ron, I thought you was going to bed. Oh, she hasn't been on this much. Okay, gotcha. Tell her she can come on here and say hi. No one will give her no shit. And we can't bite from here, so she's safe. Keep it straight, Ron. I will, just to make her feel at home. She's safe, but we're not safe from her. Uh-oh. Damn. Well, what did I miss from last week? I don't think I asked yet. I wasn't on here last Tuesday because of my dumbass laundry room drain. What everybody do last week? What I miss? She said, thanks. JB better watch out. Oh, shit. JB. Y'all miss me. I appreciate it. Same shit, different week. Okay. No shit. Yours was fucked up too. God. Mine was all grease, and it pissed me off. I used all the drain cleaners, and everything worked great, and then I had to do it again yesterday. But this time I had to go rent a eel to fix it. On it, boss. I know the stats. Damn it, Ron, go to bed. You're going to... Oh, goddamn cat toy. Jesus. Oh. Well, mine was all grease. I tried to use my little 15-foot with the drill on it, but it was just a hair further than that, so I had to go to Home Depot and rent one, and I took it back first thing this morning at 8 o'clock. I heard what sounded like a gunshot hit the house. Looked over almost 5 hours later, I saw what looked like dog piss on the floor, but it turned out to be a pineapple can explosion. I have so many questions. But most of all, how the fuck did that happen? Looked for me last week, ended up just watching a movie. I think I was it was Buff. It's not a bad flick. I tried to get on here and just thought for a minute, but I swear to God, it was like quarter to 10 when I finally got the drain working and everything was draining so we could do dishes and laundry. And I hit the shower and I hit the bed. I said, fuck it. I wasn't going to mess with it. I was like, you two can go till next week. Oh. So, yeah, that was all the fun I had. So, I know it's wholly not warm enough to go out and do anything. Looked for my live, went to bed early. Well, keeps both in the cupboard. 2019. Jesus. Yeah, normally I'd put a post out saying no live tonight, but I was so busy trying to get that drain going. I'd going back and forth to Home Depot with drain cleaners because I didn't think I was going to need a snake for it. Ended up, yes, I did. "7 years old. Wow. I ain't had a pop for. And normally I'll drink either Dr. Pepper or Sprite. That's it. Just those two. I hate colas. But I ended up. I had part of a Sprite probably 3 weeks ago, but it was just a couple drinks. But I hadn't had no actual soda in so long. You'd think the greaser and drain cleaner would get. You would think, well, it started working. It started flowing just fine, almost 10 o'clock Tuesday. Did great up until yesterday, and it clogged up again. And I tried all that stuff again, and it didn't work. So I had to go get a snake, and it went out about 60 feet And I think the clog went from the beginning of it down to the end and then stopped. So I had to clear it out. No more Mountain Dew Marlboros. Oh my God. You know, that back in the day, that was my shit. It really was. That was my shit. I've been playing with doing a few lives, but life's been kicking my ass at the moment. Just do it anyway, man. No sugar cherry Coke. That was my best use of pineapples I could think of. Just let them explode. Doritos. Yeah. I still like Doritos. And now I haven't smoked in how long? It's been over 5 years now. Every once in a great while, I'll smell that cigarette and like it and like almost like miss it, but don't. But, and same thing with Mountain Dew. Don't really miss it. I only drink a little Mountain Dew. I drink a little Mountain Dew. They bloat you up. Damn. Put some lye down your drain about once a month, about half a bottle, a gallon of water. Okay. Good to know. Garden salsa sun chips. Hell yes. Those are awesome. So, JB, I was actually thinking about that because like I got this one stuff. It's called the Green Gobbler. I think it's what it's called. That's supposed to eat up all that shit. And I've got a bottle of it up there right now. And one of my other plumbing guys told me to use that or lye or something or other at least once a month to try and keep it all cleared up. But as of right now, I'm going a week. So we'll see. RC Cola and moon pies. I hadn't had a moon pie in forever either. I'm not big on sweets. I'll do some birthday cake every once in a while, but not big on sweets. I don't have tree roots in my floor drains. My outside main, it had that problem for a long ass time. Lye gets hot and melts grease and a lot of other stuff. Okay. I will get into that and see what I can find. But may not be tonight. I've got it in my notes because I am going to make sure Ashley took her medicine and take me a shower. I cut sugar out. I was abusing it like alcohol. I think it's even worse. Yeah. My dang fingers are not right tonight. When are they ever? Oh, just like that. Word vomit. I don't know when my fingers are right. Although I hear differently, but when I go in there, I get a small bottle of soda for work. They are 12-ounce Sprite Pepsi or orange. Yeah. Every once in a great while, I'll have some, but I don't drink a whole bottle of it. That's because they're frozen, JB. Wonder what that smell was? You know, that's right. better if you pour it in a glass over ice. It'll mellow out the condensation. Well, carbonation, that's. Ron, you're still here. I'd rather chocolate milk, no sodas here with a warm hoagie and your favorite flavored chip. Man, that's a weird combo, but it sounds good. I've not done a whole lot with chocolate milk either. I can drink regular milk every once in a while, but I can't say the last time I had chocolate milk. I'll drink orange juice with my breakfast, or banana and some orange juice. As far as chocolate milk goes, I can't say the last time I had it. I drink tons of water. Tons of water. Chocolate milk and a nutty bar? That sounds good. I love them. Nutty bars are pretty hard to pass up. But my kryptonite is York peppermint patties. I'll do some sketchy shit for York. Tell Jason to quit stopping it up. Little Debbie's. I liked Little Debbie's when I was a kid. Yes, Ron. Grinder with chocolate milk. Yorks are damn good. My wife loves the Yorks. Oh my God. No. Stop. Don't like that. No coconut. I just made my kryptonite the other day. Bread pudding. That is some good shit. Yeah, you know I do, Wendy. You sent me some. Don't even start. It had Skyline in over a year. I had probably a couple months ago. I had a couple conies. Yeah, I just don't like coconut no more. Not a fan. So what? So are Brussels sprouts, and I don't like those either. And asparagus. No. That shit can go somewhere else. I like onion. It don't like me. I like broccoli and all that other shit too. You keep an eye out at work. You deal. I think that last care package you sent me some Yorks in that too, didn't you? It's kind of textury and a mound. Yeah, there's something about the coconut flavor I don't care for. I don't care about the texture thing. If I don't taste it, I don't care. But if I taste coconut, it's over. Butterscotch pudding. Yeah, that's some good stuff. We got to stop talking about all this. Mallow cups. Brussels sprouts and asparagus covered in cheese. Can't beat that stuff. I can beat it right off the plate. Now, I've had some that, people have made me before and it actually tasted pretty good. Banana cream pie? Yep. Banana pudding? Yep. I'm a banana pudding whore. I'll kill that shit. You've never had Brussels sprouts? Don't get your hopes up. If I have asparagus wrapped in bacon that's nice and crispy and it takes the flavor away from the asparagus, I'm good. I mean, a Klondike bar is okay, but I'll do more sketchy shit for a fucking York. I'm telling you. Yep. That's right, old Mac. See, y'all got me talking about food and shit, and it's after 10. Brussels sprouts don't taste like cabbage? No. No. Negative, sir. Your taste buds are broken. No. $20 is shit. It's like $30 these days, bro. It's inflation. Ice cream sandwich. So yeah, I've tried the Brussels sprouts with butter, and I'm not. It's too green. Taco. Fuck yes. Those are good. It smells like cabbage going out. Oh my God. The weird hour has commenced. All right. That being said, I think it's a safe time to run. So, as usual, oh shit, we have love Snickers. Names season. I like spinach. Popeye was right. I just don't like cooked spinach. I like it raw. But I gotta run so I can get in the shower. Everybody, take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry I missed last week. But everybody have good what's left of your week. Tear that shit up. You have a great night too, JB. I've had some good spinach dip. So, old Mac, be safe up there, man. I know you getting some nasty weather rolling in. Hopefully we'll be able to dodge what we have coming again. So everybody take care, and we will see you next Tuesday. Cool. Later.